I mean, back to sort of competitions and events, because it's something that certainly I really like that sort of competitive nature, and I must admit, the first one I went to the Head of the Dart this year, and like you say, the atmosphere is just it's something else. It's like something else I've never seen before in a sense. So I've done different events from swimming and cycling. I do lots of different team sports and such, but it is so kind of friendly but competitive at the same time. And even sort of racing, there was people almost racing. We weren't certainly racing at the sort of speeds and the level you guys are, but everyone's still sort of talking, kind of racing at the same time. It's a really friendly sport. And I was just curious as to which types of events and competitions are sort of your favourite throughout the season, and which ones you really kind of look forward to and maybe pushed on a little bit harder kind of in the lead up to.
I mean, the Head of Dart is always a really great one, especially it runs all the way through, because it's so, even if you're just leisure paddling, it's such a great scenery all the way through.
Yeah.
So it's lovely little to traverse the river all the way down to Dartmouth. I always prefer it that way rather than coming back up. Love the Battle of the Thames because it's always a challenge. So they usually have it 10 miles. I think it's a little bit more this year. I think it's 12, which is great.
It's 12, yeah.
We want the diversity in the events.
Sorry. It's always going to happen.
So the Battle of the Thames, we want the diversity of the events. There's different distances, and there's a great international one. It's on the Euro Tour this year, which is down in Carbis. It's unfortunate it's the same day as the Sup Cup in France, but there's a few big names coming over. So I think Connor Baxter's coming over. Fernando Stala from Mexico, he's coming over. So there's a few big names coming over for those events. So it's just trying to attract.
The European Cup, isn't it? At the end of May.
Yes, at the end of May. So it's going to be a great little events that are popping up like that, and we need to invest in that and trying to attract the guys from Europe over. So the Jersey guys are doing a great job with Battle of the Rock. So they attract a lot of French guys over to compete, and it's great to match up against those guys because it lets you know where you are with respect to, like, we're training hard. It's with UK, because we're an island, you can be a big fish in a very small pond. So if you expose yourself to the bigger races, and then it becomes more competitive, and you can move forward with that as well. So it may not be winning, but your attitude changes, your mindset changes, your ability to train differently changes, and your race experience and race skills change as well.
I was going to ask you about that, because I think have you done 5 years on the trot now, sort of topping sort of the table for points for the UK Championships?
I can't believe it's been that long, actually.
I thought it was 5. This year will be your 6th if you pull it off this year.